After public outrage, President Edgar Lungu has fired Deputy Inspector General of Police Bonny Kapeso. Mr. Kapeso was Deputy Inspector General in charge of operations. The changes in the police service comes following the shooting to death of 2 people in Lusaka. It's not clear who fired the shots that ended the lives of the 2. Some weeks ago, Mr. Kapeso featured on the Furnace on Muvi TV. He said then that he was ready to be fired so long as he was doing the right thing.
Okay, so the question, or should I say the comment, is loud and clear. You are just scared to keep your jobs.
No, someone was saying you'll be fired, yeah, you'll be fired for doing what you did at court. Well, if the people who appointed me think that what I did is wrong, I'm a civil servant. I'm subject to firing. That is I can't question their discretion. The appointing authority is able to tell sense from nonsense. And I think what I was doing, for me, made sense. As a law enforcement officer who is supposed to maintain law and order, and earlier, having warned the people not to come, and I've no grudge against the cadres this evening. For the people that I warned, they stayed away. And I want to say thank you so much for adhering to the instructions and the warning. They didn't, that's why I said it was a simple operation at court, except for maybe 1 or 2 people. The ones that you have seen, that is the video is flying around on social media, was very stupid, that person. Stupid does not mean it's an insult. In other definitions,
what did you do?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That officer, we were at the main entrance of the court. From nowhere, he drove in his Toyota Hilux, gray in color, with a police beacon on top, and drove past where we are standing without even stopping. He almost bashed one of our officers. And what nonsense is that? Why a cadre can have the courage to come and drive where the DIG is standing? Me, standing at the gate, I was standing. He drives with a police beacon. One who gave him a police beacon is not entitled. Is a political cadre. I don't know if it's a cadre because he did not come in a political regard here. That's what I'm saying. That human being was stupid because it's a cadre for me. That's not what I'm saying.
Mr. Kapeso took a no-compromising stance, warning political party cadres that he was not going to tolerate political violence in the country. Then he warned Patriotic Front Eastern Province Youth Chairperson Emmanuel Banda to desist from interfering in the operations of the police.
They've lost respect. They can even garner the courage. Can you imagine? Cadres, not police officers, cadres. In his own wisdom, decides to mobilize his fellow cadres to go to a police station. Kajeje, if you are looking at me, if you are listening to me, come out and report yourself. Because wherever we shall find you, Mwaiche, you were, cadre, provincial youth chairperson for Eastern Province, you come out, surrender yourself to the police, because when we shall see you, you live to regret. It is an ultimatum we are giving him, on behalf of the IG, of course. We are giving an ultimatum to come out in the open. If anybody is shielding or hiding this KJJ Banda, he must be advised, or people must be advised that in the interest of fairness and justice, surrender this JJ to the police, nearest police station.
Perhaps Mr. Kapeso knew that one day he is going to be fired. His firing, though, comes at a critical time when members of the public are still waiting for answers on who put the trigger on a prosecutor and Saman UPND supporter Joseph Kaunda. In a statement issued by President Lungu's spokesperson Isaac Chipampe, it is not clear whether the changes are in regards the shooting incident. On 23 December 2020, UPND leader Hakainde Hichilema appeared for questioning at police force headquarters, which saw police fire tear gas canisters to disperse UPND supporters. In the process, 2 citizens were gunned down by unknown people. Police have denied responsibility. Patrick Mackay, Muvi TV News.